Hola, y'all. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back, y'all. My name is Elle, and this is my perspective. Okay, so this right here is going to be like a food tip, just because we have different lifestyles coming from the United States or wherever we come from to here to Merida, Mexico. So I'm going to let you know what my lifestyles around food were and what I did here and what I want to pass on to you. Okay, so in San Antonio, Texas, my daughter and I would go shopping like every day, every other day, right? That's what we love to do. It's what do you want to eat? When we knew what we wanted to eat and we agreed on what we wanted to eat, we would go to HEB, get what we need to get, and go, right? And so that right there cuts drastically on food waste. Like, who wants to deal with food waste? Shenanigans, right? And then, like, for real. The other thing is that fast forward to um, Dallas, Texas, and here in Merida, Mexico, I would go shopping for like a week. So Dallas, Texas was kind of different because I would go to Costco Business, right? Have y'all been to Costco Business? Okay, so Costco Business at that time in Dallas had like this 3 pound bag of spring mix. Y'all, that would last me 3 days. Like, oh my goodness, I had like this 3 quart bowl. Yes, I said it. It was a stainless steel bowl. I filled that bad boy up, right? And then put my toppings on there, and I would just have that salad. Yeah. And then I just needed to eat food or find food for the next couple of days, and then do it all over again the next week, right? So that was that variety, right? Talk about variety. Okay. So here in Merida, Mexico, I was walking or going using the Uber and just going shopping once a week. That was a huge no-no. Like that was a huge sign for me that, something's not right. I'm not settling right because I really do like shopping every day or every other day instead of once a week. Like I don't like that buildup of food in my refrigerator. I don't like clutter in my refrigerator. But that's neither here nor there because we're here right now. So I did not do shopping the way that I'm used to while I was in that condo. So now, guys, I'm back to every day, every other day. Oh my goodness, it's cold outside and it's raining all day today. So guess what? I did not leave. I I didn't leave. I didn't go shopping. I did not go to a restaurant. I did not order Rappy because if I don't want to be out there, why would I have my Rappy man out there? Like, no. Yeah, I know that that's what he does for money, but not for me, not today. So here's the thing. When it comes to chicken, right? Fried chicken, I am not going to make fried chicken in my home. It is not to say that I don't know how to make it, but fried chicken requires things that I don't want in my home, like flour. I don't want flour in my home. I don't want that amount of grease in my home, right? Because to go through all that oil, like to fry up something, like that's a lot. And then once I've tainted that oil, because y'all gotta understand me, I can go from eating meat all this week and next week and the week after to I don't want to eat meat. Like all of a sudden, just the very next day, I can just be like, hey, I don't want to eat meat. I want to eat veggies until the next foreseeable future. What am I doing with all this oil that I use to do this chicken in? Like, I don't even want to sit in my house because what if I decide I don't want to eat meat anymore? Like, I mean, I just go through so many different phases and whatever, whatever. So, anyway, back to the story at hand. Fried chicken is something that I will not have in my home that I make. I will go buy fried chicken, right? And so, another thing that I'm back and forth on is fries. I love fries, but I also don't want to have it in my home because it's still that big amount of grease, that oil, right? And I'm trying to be mindful of what I'm putting in my body, but at the same time, if I really do want it, I'm going to get it. But I prefer not to go through all of my avocado oil or whatever just to fry something like that, because I'm not able to stretch the oil the way that I want to stretch the oil because I'm frying ish. And then if I fry ish, like you got to go through so many hurdles and hoops and stuff. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I know people are gonna be like, "Hey, get an air fryer." No, I don't want one. Like I don't even understand air fryer. I don't want it. I don't want it. It's like a microwave. I know what a microwave does. I don't use a microwave. Haven't used a microwave in over 10 years now. Oh my goodness, it's over 10 years now. But yeah, so French fries, man, I can go to Five Guys and just get the Cajun fries. That's that's great, right? So that's my idea of prepared foods is to go to a restaurant or to swing by a fast food place to get those things specifically right there. Every now and then it could be like a loaded potato because I really don't like to have white potatoes in my home. Sweet potatoes, I can have sweet potatoes, but yeah, I don't even want sweet potato fries. I'm just gonna eat baked sweet potatoes. So I hope you get the trend, right? So that's me. That's what I like, what I prefer, and all other things. Okay, so here in Merida, Mexico, what I'm doing is I'm going around and I'm looking and I'm back to daily every other day, which I love because it's just like, what do I want to eat today? Ha ha ha. Like I like that. So what I'm doing is I'm finding things like fries. Yeah. So I can get my fries before when I was in the apartment, I would go to places like Angry Angus or who was that? Burger King and get their fries. Really not, I wasn't going there. I was having Rappy go there for me and order the fries and bring it to my door. But their prices were they were higher, um, especially when I would see the fries that I would get or the bag that they're showing me. And I'm like, what is this shenanigans? Like, what do you want me to do with this? This is supposed to be my meal. Now I need to find something to eat for real. And so it was just that kind of situation. So this right here, you can't see the price. My bad, y'all cut it off. I was just trying to show you the fries. But this, okay, y'all. This is one of the fries that I got. One of them was 39.99. The other was 36.99. So I picked up two fries. You can see the weight right there. It is 0.310 kilograms of fries. So it was a nice portion of fries. This was really nice. And the reason I'm pointing this out is because in the United States, yeah, I did not swing by the prepared foods. I did not I did not swing by anybody's grocery store, okay, and look at the prepared foods. I was not going to the grocery store and swinging by the bakery. Like I'm not I'm not doing that. Like I don't want your cupcakes or your whatever. I don't want it, right? I don't want your donuts, your breads. I don't. Not from a grocery store. Yes, I am that person. Like I will go to a bakery and get it from there, but I'm not going to a grocery store. And I understand that here in these grocery stores, it's a different story, which is why I'm passing it on to you. Okay. Okay. So French fries, they have French fries. I don't know if they have French fries in the prepared side in a grocery store. I don't know. But here, they have them here. And it is a really nice price compared to what you would get from places like Angry Angus or Burger King. So just keep that in mind that this is an option for you. Because like I said, for real, I'm serious. When I was in the United States, I did not do the whole go to the grocery store and like get food that was already prepared like that. Okay, so the other thing that I want to tell you is I was talking to you about fried chicken, right? So fried chicken is something that I don't prepare in my home for the different reasons. Like I don't want the flour, I don't want a lot of these different things in my home. So I wouldn't bring the fried chicken in. I would bake the chicken, I could do everything else, but not that. So this right here, can you see this? Excuse me. So this right here is a Chinese place committed in China through Rappi. This is uno gusano and dos complementos. So what did I say? This is one entree type thingy with two sides. And this is back then this was running 158 in Rappi, right? So the portion, this is a nice, extremely nice and heaping portion of food. Sometimes it would take me more than one day to eat this. However, the stuff that was left over was not enough to be considered a meal. So if the other thing, let me say this, I usually eat one meal a day, okay? One meal a day, no snacking, no nothing like that. So one meal a day, that's my normal thing. So this right here would be a good meal, and then the next day, this would not be enough to qualify as a good meal for me. Um, Again, this is 158. This is heaping. This is the fried chicken. Not only when I got here did this help me with my chicken craving, but I found that a lot of places did not have salt. There is a reason for that. There's several reasons for that, but it didn't have salt. I did bring my salt with me, but oh my goodness, like I wasn't expecting to have to bust it out before I even found my condo, right? So I'm like, putting salt on my food that I would order from Rappi because it had no salt. But when I ordered this fried chicken from this Chinese place, it actually had salt in it. I did not need my salt for that. Their veggies, just depends, y'all. I didn't order from here often, just when I needed that hit of fried chicken. But about 50%, over 50% of the time, their vegetables were not tender. They were not fork tender. They were really crunchy. And they gave me that little sad plastic fork that I thought was going to die any second because it just couldn't pierce any of these. And so you just had to scoop the veggies up, like you just had to. The rice, I think maybe twice the rice was seasoned. The rest of the time, the rice was just like looking like rice. Okay, like nothing, nothing. They did have some sauces that they would send with it. I think it was supposed to go over this. I literally would just put it over the rice because that is how I was going to eat the rice. Otherwise, I would just open up my salt. It is applewood smoked sea salt. Open up my salt and put some salt on this rice and make it good to go. But again, y'all, I'm getting off topic. So 158, right? So keep that in mind for 158 for that amount of food, right? And this is committed in China, which is in the Rappi app. They do have two different Chinese places, Chinese food places that they deliver that is in the Rappi app, but this one, like I said, is committed in China. Um, the next one that I want to show you is something that is not inside of a mall. It is a smaller spot, right? This is a spot that you can walk by and not realize it is there. Like I have walked past this and not known that it was there. Um, if you are driving, I guarantee there are a lot of spaces and places that you will pass up and not even know that they are there. So this right here is Dos Guisanos y Dos Complementos. So this is not as heaping as the last one that you saw. It is not, right? This is the largest portion that I have gotten from them, with the two entree thingies and two sides. This is 110 pesos, right? This right here is enough to fill me up for the day. So whereas the other one was 158, it was enough to fill me up for the day, but not enough for the second day. I would still have to find something to eat for the second day. This right here, I am good for the day at 110. Okay. This is still the chicken. Y'all, this is sweet. This is like the sweet and sour. This right here is like they just poured caramel sauce. Okay, it's not caramel, but it's something. I don't know what it is. It's entirely too sweet for me. The rice is seasoned, y'all. The veggies are freaking tender, but then they got this freaking juice that's just like, oh my goodness, like y'all know how to cook, right? And this is broccoli, carrots, cabbage, and onions. Okay, so that's what this mix is right here. They did have other sides more than the other Chinese place. The other Chinese place that, from what I recall, they have like spring rolls, plantains, and spaghetti. This place has the same sides, um, spring rolls, spaghetti, and they got something at the They have the same sides. They have spring rolls, spaghetti, rice, and then the verduras, verduras, vegetables, vegetales, and the vegetables. So they have the same sides, plantanos, see, and plantanos. They have plantains as well. So they have the same sides, but this place right here, their price is lower and everything is freaking seasoned. Okay. It's just that with that chicken, man, I just want some plain fried chicken. Like I don't need that stuff on there. So like I said, that was 110 for that. They have where you can get uno guisano y dos complementos. That right there to get that, let me pull it up on the screen. One moment, por favor. Un momento, por favor. Okay, so right here, aquí is uno. This, I don't know what this is. Okay, I don't. This is what had happened. I'm gonna tell you what had happened. I was in this here restaurant. I really didn't want meat. Like I said, I love that I get to get food the day instead of shopping for the week because I didn't want meat. Okay, I really didn't. Um, and then if I had meat, I really just wanted chicken. But they had their colorful chicken, which meant that it had stuff on it and it wasn't just plain fried chicken. And so I really just wanted some sides. So I got arroz, which is rice. It does have carrots, it has celery and onions. I believe it has something else and it's supposed to be, y'all, I don't know. I don't I'm gonna talk about them real quick. So I believe that they have fried egg in there as well, but it's like they did one egg for like the whole batch. So you see these little pieces and you're like, is that supposed to be egg? But it's just like they thinned it out or something. I don't know what had happened, but it's like that. I didn't cook it at home. If I did my own fried rice, and I would know that it's egg. Like I'm gonna know that it's fried egg. Okay, anyway. So it is very seasoned. It is seasoned nicely. And that's like I said, oh my goodness. The vegetables, like I said, the vegetables are on point. This right here, I wasn't gonna get this because I was just gonna get some chicken because I really didn't want meat. But these green bell peppers and onions, they were calling my name. Like, oh my goodness, the whole thing like looked juicy. And I was just like, ah man, like I could just do more veggies to go with my veggies to go with my rice, right? There is this brown sauce this stuff is smothered in. Oh my goodness. So this brown sauce stuff is like a slight little spiciness and it had salt in it. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, so if you see me eating meat, it's because I really just want salt. Okay, that's why I really don't care for the chicken that has the sweet stuff on it because I just want freaking salt. That's why I eat meat because I want salt. Anyway, so this was just like so nice. I don't know what this meat is. It kind of looks like it might be pork, but I don't know. They cut it the wrong way. So there's this thing, cut with the grain, cut against the grain type thing. They didn't cut the right way because while the meat itself is tender, this was chewy. Like I felt like my daughter. Okay, so when my daughter was real little, she would chew stuff up. This is probably going to gross somebody out, but she would chew stuff up just to get the flavor out. When it came to meat, she would chew up the meat to get the juices and the flavor and the seasoning and the spices out, and then she would spit it out. That's what I did, guys, because like I said, I did not want the meat. I didn't want the meat. I just wanted the vegetables. It was that kind of day. I wanted the vegetables. And so, yes, these folks here. So yeah, this was really good. Oh, my bad. Back to the price. So this right here was 90 pesos. So this is two sides and one entree. So 90 pesos. And again, this also got me for the entire day. Okay. And again, I really just wanted vegetables. I believe I can't remember, but I believe if I just go in and just want vegetales, um, or just a side, then I believe it is 50 pesos, right? And so I feel like I would rather just go ahead and get the two sides and the entree for the 90 pesos, right? You can also have the option to get one meat or what is this called? One entree, one whatever this is called, side. and that is 70 pesos. So you can pick and choose. But at the end of the day, guys, I'm just letting you know that there are options that you have available to you that you can save money on instead of going to the places that are in Rappi, places that are in malls, places that are going to have higher bills to pay. Go to the mom and pop shops. We already know that, right? We know that. The thing that I did not know is to go to the excuse me, to go to the grocery store because I did not go to the grocery store to go look at nobody's prepared foods. Like if I'm going to the grocery store so I can fix at home, I'm gonna fix it at the house where I know how to fix and and do that right there. So, and the grocery store does have fried chicken. They had like a rotisserie chicken. When I went, I think they had a bad day, right? Because that rotisserie chicken tastes like carpet without seasoning. Like ew and ew, ew. And y'all already know. I got the freaking chicken because I wanted some salt. I just need to start eating salt out of my hand. Like I do have some salt left to I should just do that instead of playing around with these meats. Okay, anyway. So yes, that's an option to go to the grocery store to get some of your prepared foods, especially if like me, you're not trying to do the fried chicken in the home and you want to be mindful about Papa's oh my goodness, I didn't take a picture. Papa Gajos. Oh my goodness, they got some Papa Gajos. Y'all, I love me some potato wedges. I love me some potato wedges. They had some potato wedges. I think they were like 70 pesos. And it was the same size in that whole styrofoam tray thingy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Them bad boys was good. They were really good, but they're because they're Papa Gajos, because they're potato wedges. You you get full quicker, right? It had potato, right? They had some girth to them. They was potato wedges, right? They weren't little skinny frescas. They weren't little not frescas, francescas. They were little French fries. They weren't little French fries. They're and they're twice fried. They're like those twice fried ones. Y'all know the ones I'm talking about where it's just like they fried and then they put the little coating of seasoning on there and fried again. Those those right there. Yeah, I couldn't even finish the whole container of it. I couldn't finish the whole container. But yeah, so just keep in mind that that's an option because y'all, I didn't go to the grocery store to do that. I didn't. I might try. I'm scared, but I might try to go to the grocery store to get their fried chicken. Like I haven't done that. I should do that and come back and let y'all know. If you really want me to do a video on it, then I'll do a video. If not, put it in the comment section and I'll just comment to you if I tried it and how it tasted. But I haven't tried it yet. And don't rush me because it's cold outside. Okay. I was supposed to go get some food today, but like I said, I got no food today because I wasn't leaving out of here and I didn't want to call no Rappy Man to have no Rappy Man do anything. And I did not know what I wanted to eat today. That's the other thing. There are days where I don't know what I want to eat, and I'm okay to not eat, right? So that's another thing that I love about shopping every day or every other day because I can take a break when I want to take a break. Like I'm not feeling forced to eat this food before it goes bad. Like I can just be like, I don't want to eat anything today, and I'm okay, right? Or I can just look and be like, yeah, I got some olives. I got some nuts. I got some fruits. Okay, so I had some dates, but I threw those in the trash today. So I used to eat dates because they have a lot of stuff in them. Like dates are really good for you. Dates are really good for you. They are sweet as all get out. And I'm not really a sweet person. Like you already know I'm a salt person. So okay, that's enough of this video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything like that, y'all put it in the comment section. But for real, I did want you to know, because again, I did not go shopping for prepared foods in the grocery store. I've got some not ground, what is that? Like you get this, they shave the turkey for you. It's a real turkey. It's a real turkey, y'all. What is it called? The turkey breast, right? So I got some turkey breast from the meat counter once from the deli section. Not that bologna stuff, not that bologna turkey, but it was real turkey breast. So I did get that from there. I was trying to make me turkey sandwiches. I think I was trying to be like one of those people to be good for work. And I don't eat lunch at work. I don't know why I did that because I usually don't even eat lunch at work. I'm usually working through my breaks and my lunches. So yeah, I was trying to do that and be one of them people. But mhm. That's what you need to know. Okay, so shopping in the grocery stores, even in the prepared foods, especially if you have things like me where you don't have you don't want certain foods in your house, right? There's a lot of women that I've come across that don't like to have desserts in the house, right? Because they don't want to eat the whole thing. So that would be an example, like to go to the grocery store and look for I'm not even gonna act like I've done it before because I don't go to the bakery section at the grocery store. Like I'm gonna go to the bakery, but I'm scared to go to the bakery here because all the bakeries that I've seen in the panderias, they are uncovered. Like they're not covered. Their food isn't covered. So I feel some kind of way about that sometimes. That's also how I feel some kind of way about some of the like when you go to the deli, sometimes the chicken is also uncovered, but they do have some chicken that is already covered and wrapped in the saran wrap and ready for you to just take it and go. So if I do try the chicken, it's gonna be one that's already in the little saran wrap thingy. I don't know if it's different from the like I don't know what had happened with it, but that's what I would try. I don't eat legs, I don't eat wings. Yeah, I'd have to figure out what, where, and when. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Until next time, guys, y'all have a great one. Let me know if this really was helpful because again, like I don't do the prepared foods. Like I haven't done that, but it was nice. And I really did like it. I like it. So yeah, I'm gonna start getting my French fries from there. So that way I don't have to go to Sam's and get it. And after a while I'm just like, okay, I've had enough fries. Like Five Guys, I would seriously do that with Five Guys because Five Guys, oh my goodness, I feel like their fries are like $8, right? Like, how many times are you gonna go to Five Guys and pay $8 for them fries? Them with some good fries, but yeah, it's just fries. Like, I don't want to keep doing that, and I don't want to get like somebody's cheapo fries. Like, I just want some good fries, some fries that's gonna be a good meal. Yeah. Okay. Ciao, ciao. Y'all have a good one. Bye, y'all.